All right, I'm bored. You're bored. Let's get this over with. Last time I left off, Asa just killed that drunkard who stole, pendant, yes? And saw the whole thing. Okay, let's see if we can have some fun with this. All right, as we continue the story, starts to go after Asta. Asta still hasn't noticed until until there was a snap of a twig, in which Asa quickly disappeared right behind you now. Keep in mind, he didn't know that it was so he lifted up by his neck and slammed him to a tree. But before he's about to rip out his throat, he just yelled, what the fuck are you doing here? Then, proceeded to say, I'd answer you if I could breathe, you asshole. Looking dumb, said Fine. That's right, you do need air, don't you? And he drops him. Then I also proceeded to say, like I said, what are you doing here? Explaining that he was he was right. He should have just given up on getting the pendant back, but he didn't think Asa would go that far. Asa just laughed. He he laughed and explained his reasoning. He explained that people like this fat old bastard will continue to push you around if you let them. I gave him a chance. If you pretty much saw everything, I gave him a chance just to give me the pendant back. If he'd listened, if he followed orders, he would have still been at the bar drinking. Hell, or at least washing dishes to pay for the next drink. I was shocked to hear this from Asa. He wasn't always like this. So he went out, he just came out and said, what happened to you, Asta? Asta, with a surprised look, and just said, what do you mean, what happened to me? This is me. Looked confused then too. It's like, this isn't you. You were so kind. You wouldn't do this. You you would at least take a beating or beat someone up, but you would never think to go this far. You probably give them scrapes, bruises, sometimes the occasional broken bone, but ripping out their hearts. And what's with your eyes? My eyes. I said, what, you haven't noticed? No, no, I haven't. Come on, let's go by the river. As they went by the river, I was still looking irritated when is on guard. If this really is Asa, he knew something must have changed him. And then they were by the river, and Asa saw his crimson red eyes glowing, his fangs, those claws. He was shocked to see what he looked like. And then he asked, what did happen to me? And with that, we go now have a little flashback to when after he killed that bear. You see, Asa wasn't sure why he even tasted the bear's blood. Let alone he spat out way too fast as soon as it touched his tongue. Ugh. He started thinking it tastes familiar, but it's not the same. But it's not the taste I had before. Then there's this old man who fell and also ran to help him. The man was bleeding. Asa's eyes, without him noticing, started to glow red. And he started drooling at the old man. The old man himself hasn't even noticed. Asa controlled himself and just decided to help him up, be on his, let him be on his merry way. And that was supposed to be the end of it. Until Asa noticed that some man's blood was on his hand. Felt drawn to it and took a taste, but again he spat out. This is not what he was looking for. And what was he looking for? It wasn't just anyone's blood, it was Kars's blood, vampire blood that he was craving. But knows to Kars, he turned Asa into a sort of vampire's vampire. Despite having all these sources of blood, these humans, animals, nothing compared to Kars's blood, the blood of a vampire. But Asa didn't know that. He didn't know what he was. And with that, we could right back to having them at the river. Asa was surprised. He's never really noticed this change in him. He just thought it was normal, just him growing up. But, assured him that this is far from normal. But then also had an idea. Why don't we become magic knights? And I will rise through the ranks, become magic captains to the point where I become the Wizard King. Looked at him like, dude, you may be strong, fast, and whatever, but you have no magic. How are you going to become a magic knight, let alone the Wizard King? I also laughed and said, oh, I may not have magic, but I'm not just strong and fast. And plus, you forgot about my healing factor, you ass. Looked stupid and said, right, forgot about that. But then again, you rarely get hurt. Good point, said Asta. So, come on, follow me, Asta said. I did. And they went up to a medium-sized tree. And Asta said, watch this. And as watched, Asta's hand started to glow as he breathed in and breathed out. And as he touched a tree, it started to burn, somewhat melt a little bit. Was shocked saying, is this fire magic? Or some kind of heat magic? That's nothing I've ever seen. It's just that I have no idea what it is. But whatever it is, it's very powerful. You are the first person I showed this to. You know, and I would like to ask you something. Would you like to be my subordinate? You was confused again, just saying, what do you mean subordinate? What I mean is, you serve under me, and we get stronger together. You know what? Forget being Wizard King. Let's rule over all the kingdoms together. What? Yes. Ask. Wait. What do you mean, Asta? What do you mean by rule? You know, are you that stupid? You know. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Just grave. Just look at it. You saw how easy it was for me just to kill him. I'm a kid with this power. I can possibly melt the flesh off someone's bones if I wanted to. Thanks to this weird energy. Yeah. Do you really think that I would just settle with being a wizard king or magic knight? I will make it so people will respect everyone. I will put Hodge Village on the map. But despite how strong I am, and I know I will get stronger, I will need help. Your wind magic is extraordinary, you know, but you still can't beat me. So, I'm offering you a chance to choose the winning side. You know, said winning side. Wait, you mean you're gonna wage war on everyone? that's that's a good idea, you know, but no, no, I won't wage war. First, I'll start with becoming a magic knight, then rise through the ranks, gathering more allies, and then when I do become the Wizard King, I will end the monarchy. I don't, I don't know why they even have a king and a magic knights, magic knight captains, as well as a wizard king. Like, shouldn't the wizard king rule over everyone? What's the use of a regular king? If the regular king was so powerful, why is it he, the wizard king? Why Arthur? He's so separate. It never made sense to me. But no matter, I just want to change the world, as you can say. And yes, I have no magic, but that just means I have more potential. You see, one thing I've noticed about you magic users, you're weak when it comes to using physical combat. What if you lose your grimoires? What if you're out of mana? And plus, with stronger bodies, it, you would barely need any magic. except for practical uses like how you would dry the clothes or whatever. I'm gonna do what I can to make this world better. Create it in my image. And it's gonna be fantastic. I don't care if you choose to join me or not. Just don't get in my way, you know? I won't kill you if I don't have to. But you didn't have to kill the guy who stole my pendant. Yes, I did. I don't know if he is in the building, but he didn't have any good intentions. I could smell it. It was sickening. God knows what would have happened if he knew I lived. If I just beat him up, he would probably come by the orphanage just to adopt me and make my life a living hell. Yes, I would be able to defend myself, but how is he gonna be able to explain all those bruises, cuts I was gonna give him? The fact that he stole your pendant. Oh, so you calling it a pendant now? Shut the fuck up, you know. I'll call it whatever I want. In fact, here, you can have it back. Well, you know, hey, you made your choice. Will you join me? Because if you don't, just remember, I will not be merciful. Uh, took a second to think. I said, remember what you said to that drunkard? That if you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us? Yeah, I do. Well, I won't be your ally, but I won't be your enemy either. What you saying, you know? I'm saying, I will be your brother. Excellent. Then let's rise to the top, shall we, brother? Yeah, let's do it, Asta. And that will be the end of this part. Okay, it may be short, but hell, I'm really I'm really doing this just for fun right now. First, I thought doing it just to, well, let's see how this goes, but I want to see if I can have some real fun with this. Oh yeah, another thing. If y'all can think of any jokes that would be perfect for this what if, please comment them. So I might, if I don't get all the jokes that I could possibly come up with, especially depending on the situation. But if y'all can think of any jokes that would work for this what if, please do. If I can get to them and remember them, I will give you your props as well as use the jokes in the what if. But seriously, I plan on doing a My Hero what if later on. I don't know when I'm gonna be able to really do it. If you haven't noticed, I'm not scripting any of this. I'm just winging it. But yeah, like and comment. I'm not gonna tell you what the what if the my hero what if is gonna be, but I can tell you it's gonna be as fun as I can make it. And with that, I am out. Peace and love.